Beautiful signs. This is your weekend reading. January 7th through the 9th, 2022, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, cool. So, the message I got for you was something was moving really fast. All right, something accelerating quickly. All right, so something that's like taking the motion, the momentum is rising, is going fast. You didn't expect it, or maybe you did. You have heaven, you have Chantelly, angel of silence. So something is revealing itself this weekend. There could have been a lot of subtle things going on. Things might have been very cold for you this week. This weekend, there's going to be a lot of revealing communication, a lot of things behind the scenes being open. All right. You might also see yourself be the only one standing when it comes to a certain situation. So, for example, a lot of things might be happening and changing things, but you're the only one standing because you basically, like, you know, were like, not really, like, how can I say, you weren't really talking too much about something or whatever, or you weren't really involved into something too much, but you were there. And so now it's like you're the only one kind of flourishing in a very, like, dead situation. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we have Yasad, connection, hell. So there's like a new portal. There's like a portal happening this weekend. You know, the type of portal where like some type of new experience sort of like chain reacts and does something here, right? It allows you to pretty much be vocal about your ambitions. So instead of you being too quiet about stuff, you're more open, you're more honest. A lot of people can't really do that like you're doing that this weekend. This is opening up a portal for you, all right? Which is allowing you to sort of set the stage for like the next week where like people are connecting with you on a on a more connected vibration with when it comes to like what you're striving to be, what you stand for. You know what I'm saying? What kind of vibe you produce, stuff like that. All right, we have Simikill, Angel of Vengeance. Okay, so you might have been your personality or how you naturally are might have been some kind of get back to somebody. So somebody could have did you wrong, right? You didn't really like what they were doing, so you just sort of did your own thing and didn't care. And so they kind of like got back at somebody naturally. Like you didn't want to get back at somebody, but you were irritated by something, I think, and you were quiet about it, right? Now they're naturally going through things. You're getting your vengeance because something is happening toward this person, and that's because, you know, how you're naturally acting and doing and stuff like that. All right. So just notice that who you are naturally is kind of getting your vengeance without you even knowing it. Let's go ahead and jump into the tarot. Mutable signs. Beautiful signs. All right. Oh, I didn't even shuffle the right way. Good God. And that was a Four of Wands too. So we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, right? So someone is working on something, someone is building something, but they're tired all the time. They don't really put too much effort into it, but they got a whole running business that's working and stable and active or something like that, right? But they're finding just enough time to work on it. They might work on it like 10 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day, an hour a day, but they don't put too much work into it. But they're building something and it's flourishing, it looks nice, but they're not putting much time into it. In fact, their business, right? They could be wanting to advance their whole life into a business, but they're really not putting that much in it, and they think they are. You have the Ace of Swords. So this person might not be doing that much, but whatever they're working on has long-term success. So it's an idea that has long-term success. This person has this idea. They feel like they have to do it because it's just going to be what they want. They're very ambitious about it. You have the Nine of Wands here. So it's an idea that someone has to be very vulnerable with, or someone is very vulnerable with this idea here. But it might not, and it could be vulnerability, but at the same time, it's someone who's dropping their guard or not even that. So someone is at their last leg right now when it comes to a some type of long-term success idea that they're working on, but it's not like the system isn't fully systematic, or it is fully systematic, right? So they know exactly how they need to do it, and they have it set up a certain way, but they're not putting in the maximum effort. There could be some details that someone is like not picking up on because they're not focusing too much on whatever idea this is that's working out, right? And this is like the last leg here. So we have the Queen of Swords, all right? So someone has a negative mindset towards someone who is pretty much on their last leg, who's pretty much dealt with a lot of family who hasn't supported them, a lot of friends who haven't been there for them, and this person has done a lot for family, has done a lot for friends, who has showed up without question. And someone doesn't like how, wise and how, this person sort of can like do things like that. But this person is at their last leg right now, so they could need a little help or something. But they got a really good idea, and that idea is going to work. In fact, the idea is working this weekend. Now the Five of Swords came out, but I didn't shuffle last time, but it came out again. So this person is changing their mind as this person is on their last leg with whatever idea this is that they're building on, that they feel like they have to build on. And this person they're changing how they talk, they're changing how they think. So it's a person who has a pessimistic mindset or a really negative mindset that is being changed right now. This person who's on their last leg, they might be communicating this idea. Hey, I have this business, I have this friend, I have this new route or new place I go to. You might want to check it out. This person doesn't think your ideas might be good, but behind the scenes, it's actually changing their mind. So this person could start having a more positive mindset when it comes to things. There's definitely a new portal here. I think how you are naturally, right, with Simikil here, Angel of Vengeance, your natural personality, right, with the Nine of Wands in reverse, you being fully vulnerable when it comes to your journey, you know what I'm saying? Fully vulnerable when it comes to your journey, and someone doesn't like that, but they have to change their mind. This person has to change their mind, all right? This person wants to win at all costs, right? But they have to change their mind to do so. If they want to win, they have to change their mind. And they have to change how they communicate to you, right? You have the Hierophant card. Could be a Taurus here. All right? They could be learning from a Taurus how to change their mind. They could also be learning from a commitment, an old commitment, someone that they have, someone in their family, someone who's very wise, is helping someone understand how to talk differently, or gaining wisdom and education, guidance on how to do things, all right? So they could actually be learning how to change how they think, but what's going to happen is, since they're connected to Taurus, right? This person is not only going to change how they think, but they're going to change how they feel, how they express, and how they build upon things. But it's going to first come from communication. So they have to communicate it first. But since they're connected to Taurus, which knows how to change all things, basically, Taurus. And I'm a Taurus too, you know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and clarify. So Eight of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. So this person feels like they always have to rush. So this weekend, you could be rushing to build something, but it burns you out too fast, and so you put in the minimum effort, okay? But we have two Ace of Wands, so this long-term success, you feel like you got to act on it really quickly. So this weekend, there could be like a really good idea, something really good. You might feel like you have to do it now, but then it's like you want to kind of take your time or something like that, right? We have the Five of Cups in reverse. So you have a really good idea of how to solve the problems that have been in the past, all right? Solve the problems of what you want, right? Change how you feel, have an emotional shift. This weekend, you're going to feel totally different about what you have lost. You might feel like you haven't lost anything anymore. Someone is very vulnerable to this new idea that you got going on. They're really open to it. They've been working and they're at their last leg, so they're open to your new idea. But someone is mad at someone for being open to your idea. Someone is not in the right mood. And so what's connected to this person is like, I don't really like your idea, or I don't really like that you're vulnerable to this particular idea. So I'm going to play tit for tat, or I'm going to solve the problem myself. Right. So someone might want to solve a problem themselves because someone is being vulnerable to a new idea. Who, it could be someone here who works a lot, but they don't look like they work a lot. But they have the resources, they make resources, and they do it super quickly, super fast. Right? Nine of Wands. This person is being very vulnerable to a Taurus here, Taurus energy twice. This person is very vulnerable and open towards this person who's very nurturing and healing. This person could touch you and you feel like you're $1 million, or you feel like you're back in the game, or you're doing well, or you're feeling great because this person is in your vibration. And this person, they can make you mentally feel hurt, right? They could say certain things and they can take you off track. They can shoot you down. Aquarius energy, they can really do some negative things towards you, all right? But not necessarily physically, but it's going to come verbally first, all right? And they're going to try to change how you think about a person here, right? But that's not necessarily connected to them. What's connected to them is the Six of Cups. So this person doesn't like that you're vulnerable with this person because they want a connection. They want a reconciliation. All right, so expect this person to reach out to you this weekend about getting back together. They might express something to you that you haven't felt from this person in quite a long time, and it's going to make you consider reconnecting with this person. But this person they have to change their mindset about an individual or about where they learn things from or who they listen to, right? But they want to reconnect with you. They want you to be vulnerable to them so they can have a new connection with you. Five of Swords, Judgment. This person, the universe is going to make this person change how they think. This person is going to have to change how they think because the universe is going to move things into a certain position where they have no choice but to change how they think about a person, or about how they think about things in general, and how they change stuff. So a person likes to change situations. There's going to be something that makes them they're going to realize I have to do things different now, right? This Taurus could be a Sagittarius here. This person naturally knows how to get through situations without much effort. They're a natural leader. They're going to inspire people along the way. Okay? So as they're doing their own thing, right, and as they're changing their life and making things stable, dependable, or reliable, it's going to inspire people to do the same thing, right? And so that's why this person has to change their mind. There's a portal this weekend that's being opened up, all right? There's something that has not been talked about, all right? There's something that hasn't been talked about this weekend. There's something that hasn't been talked about. This weekend, you're going to start hearing certain conversations, certain phrases, right? Certain things people are saying, or certain things that are like, there's going to be certain things that are dying away, Could be like thought forms, or you're not seeing certain people no more. Maybe not people, but like you're not seeing certain actions no more. And this is like opening up a portal for new energy to kind of be in a certain area or something like that. All right. If you're worried about getting back at someone, which I don't think you are, well, just know this weekend you're going to notice someone going through something because they did something wrong to you, but you might have brushed it off like it just wasn't nothing. Beautiful signs. I'll catch you in the next reading. Good. Thank you for being here. Choosing Free Spirit Tarot. Legendary.